So today we went into the rec this morning and we decided to hit some back. Not going too heavy, too crazy, just kind of keeping it light and stimulate, if you will, not annihilate. Still dealing with the left rear lat and rear delt pain that I've been kind of going to therapy for, working on that. So we kept the movements relatively light and we had to kind of modify things, no pull-ups or really heavy pull-down movements. So yeah, we'll go through here what we did and how it felt and what we used. So this was the first time in a long time I did single arm cable rows, with the idea here that keeping the elbow close to the body and down, forcing the lat to engage more than the rear delt. And I definitely felt these really good. You get a nice good stretch at the bottom, and then when you pull it in, you kind of just focus on pulling the elbow back and not using the hand so much to like yank the weight. It was really able to get the lats going, especially down through like the lower middle lat area. So I think this is something that I don't typically do, but I'm definitely going to be doing more of, because I found it, it was a great way to get warmed up, get some blood in there, and yeah, it felt really good. This is another movement I don't typically do. Again, these are like variations of pull downs because of my pain in my left side. So like I would normally go with just a wide standard grip, with the palms facing away from you. But this time I went with the handle attachment, which allows you to have your hands facing in. I think it's a neutral grip. And I really felt this through the upper lats really, really good. It was different. I didn't go too heavy because it was it felt awkward at first because it's a handle I'm not used to using. But I can see myself maybe alternating this with the typical lat pull down bar going forward. For TBar rows, and typically I'll TBar row off the floor with like the T attachment. I feel like those I can get a better range of motion, but today I wasn't looking to go super heavy and intense, so we sit up here on this, it's like a TBar row machine, for lack of a better word. You're kind of like, as you can see, elevated up off the ground. The thing I like about this is there's multiple handle grips you can use. I'm using the narrow grip, as you can tell. You can also see the handles flare out there to the side, so you can go with a wider grip. I like to go heavy on these when I can. I feel like they really hit the middle of the back really, really good. This is something I almost do on every back workout. I didn't do deadlifts because I deadlifted earlier, like 5 days ago, and went pretty heavy. So I decided to give rack pulls a try. Nothing too heavy. I think we worked up to 3 plates on each side for sets of 10. And I don't know, deadlifts, rack pulls, they're great because they hit the entire back. They hit the lower back, they hit the traps, they hit the upper back. It really is like a complete back movement. Between this and like barbell rows, like you need to have these in your back workout. Doing cables and pull downs is all fun and all, but I feel like this is where you really start to get a lot of the thickness, throughout the middle of the back, and it's something I always do. I always prefer to do deadlifts if I can, but deadlifting off the floor really engages the legs and the glutes a lot more, so that can kind of carry over to your leg workouts, making those a little bit of a struggle. So I decided to just go with rack pulls. For rows, I typically will go with an overhand grip, but because of my rear delt hurting, I decided to go with this underhand grip. I don't typically do these because I don't like the way it pulls on my bicep, but I went light here. I think we only worked up to maybe 175 for a top set of 10. But you can get a really good stretch and feel it in through the lats really, really good. It's something I might do, maybe alternate with the overhand grip going forward. And then to finish it off, we use this other weird handle I never really used, where I'm standing up on the lat pull down with my foot up on the bench and then just kind of pulling down almost at like a 45-degree angle from where the attachment is. Yeah, so that was pretty much it. And look forward to the next workout we record probably next weekend. We'll kind of go through what we're working on and take it from there. Thanks for watching. Peace.